Tonight here at Bellator 300, we'll move right now to the lightweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'9", weighing in 155.8 pounds, his professional record undefeated, 6 wins, no losses. By way of Montgomery, he fights out of Alexandria, Louisiana, Jesse Roberts. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 156 pounds even. Tonight, in his Bellator debut, the veteran brings 25 victories, 8 losses, 1 draw from Durango, Mexico, presenting Sergio Cossio. In charge of the action, your referee, Frank Trigg.
Sergio Cossio looking to extend his blistering run of recent success, 7-fight win streak that has seen him amass 6 finishes along the way. Jesse Roberts returning to Bellator for the first time since he beat AJ Agazarm, the Jiu-Jitsu star, in their respective pro debuts at Bellator 214 in January of 2019. Roberts now 6-0.
Roberts is a very good technical fighter, good, clean stand-up. He throws straight shots. He's got an unbelievable ground game. Cossio, you're going to see, he is aggressive. He's a brawler. On the ground, he's got skill. I don't know if he wants to be on the ground with Jesse Roberts.
Yeah, we were talking about this fight, John. You mentioned that for Cossio, it's really all about that brawling style in the stand-up. Loves to bring that Mexican machismo to the cage.
Mexican heat.
Level change by Roberts, takes the single and puts Cossio on the canvas.
This is where Jesse Roberts is just outstanding. He's got great base, great ability to move from one position to the next.
Yeah.
And he does good ground and pound work.
Solid ground game, especially from the top position, John,
yes,
as you mentioned, and looking to go to work here. He has 2 submission wins, both of them via rear naked choke, but now working from top position.
Very nice with the shoulder pressure. You see him holding.
Oh, what's that lead to?
He's got.
We talked about it earlier.
And being in half guard right now, he's in a beautiful position just to start to control the fight. He's a beautiful move right to mount. Look at that, Moro. That was just so cleanly done.
Smooth.
Now he can open up whenever he wants, start to posture, bring heavy shots down. Cossio's got to get himself out of this position.
Out of Montgomery, Louisiana is Jesse Roberts, representing Global Fitness Center with trainer Alan Gray. While Cossio, he fights out of Extreme Couture and has trained with Mads Burnell in the past. Mads Burnell coming off a huge win over the retiring Daniel Weichel. Too bad he ruined the moment on that interview with you, John.
Oh, looking for the arm triangle here.
Another arm
and he's
triangle.
off to the side. That is not good for Cossio.
We saw Josh Hogan earlier tonight in his professional debut.
He's in trouble.
And now Jesse Roberts looking for his first arm triangle choke submission. Cossio in trouble.
Beautiful work right here. He is working to get out of this. Nice job by Cossio.
Oh, big escape, and this knowledgeable and passionate
Here
crowd
comes the rear naked choke,
but
though.
here comes Roberts with his patented RNC. Cossio has been submitted on 2 different occasions. First time was via rear naked choke. The last time, though, was way back in 2017 via guillotine choke, and he's in trouble here against Jesse Roberts.
Jesse bringing both arms across, trying to figure out which one he wants to start to sink that choke in with. Cossio working to get out.
Roberts making his pro debut here in Bellator back in 2019, has reeled off 5 wins since, and that's, well, Cossio's resilient.
Well, and he was trying to get the leg free while allowing himself to get choked. And you look and go, you can only do that so long.
Jesse Roberts moves back to top position. So Cossio defending the submission attempts.
Doing a great job in defending and putting up with a lot of discomfort, showing how tough he can be.
Forced to expend a lot of energy in order to defend, but doing a good job of defending here against Jesse Roberts. Under a minute left in the round.
Oh, steps right over, right in the back. He's got the hook again. Beautiful work by Jesse Roberts.
It's Cossio's 35th professional fight, and you see that experience because it is beautiful work from Jesse Roberts. But, man, credit to Cossio for getting out of these submission attempts by Roberts, yet in still a lot of trouble here with 20 seconds left in the round. And there's Cossio delivering some strikes from the bottom. Of course, doesn't have the leverage you would from top position. But he escapes the round, does Sergio Cossio, after dealing with the ground capability of Jesse Roberts. Jesse Roberts, the blue tape on the gold gloves. Sergio Cossio making his Bellator debut with the red tape around his gold gloves, and he comes forward looking to land the body kick. Now setting up Roberts. Roberts with a counter left. Lands on the face of Cossio, and if he has his druthers, Roberts, you know, would like to take it back to the canvas where he's 1 for 1 and almost finished the fight in the first round.
He almost finished that fight. That was very close. They almost had the rear naked choke, but it wasn't as close as that arm triangle. But the real question is, can he get Cossio down in the same position and start doing the same work? Now he's there.
2 for 2 in the takedown department for Jesse Roberts. Received some great instruction from Alan Gray, his chief second there from Global Fitness Center, while Cossio was getting instructions from his trainer, Cesar Palomera Jimenez. Cossio, a BJJ blue belt.
I'll tell you what, for a BJJ blue belt, he did a great job of surviving that choke, because then it was tight.
And when you mention blue belt, John, for the uninitiated fighting for the first time, that's at the beginning of your stages of
you're talking about
you got white, blue, and then
one step above white. And it's saying you're starting to learn the techniques, and you have a good idea of positioning and where you need to be. But
speaking of positioning,
a lot to go. And right now, this is where Jesse Roberts is doing so well. He's controlling the position. He's being heavy with the shoulder pressure, keeping Cossio where he wants him to be. He's looking for that. The elevator he's got the butterfly hook, but
slick.
He just doesn't have the ability to work at the positioning that Jesse Roberts is able to move himself to.
Coming up, we will see Leah McCourt, ranked number 5 at featherweight, take on the number 2 ranked Sarah McMahon. Leah McCourt, what a battle with Kat Zingano. Talk about incredible reversals and scrambles. What a fight they put on. Of course, Zingano winning the fight and challenging Chris Cyborg tonight at Bellator 300 as part of the Gold Rush All Title Fights card. Meanwhile, Jesse Roberts continues to maintain dominant position on Sergio Cossio.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful attempt by Cossio to try to reverse the position. Roberts just shut it down, though. And again, here you go. Heavy shoulder pressure, controlling position, trying to figure out what he wants to do as far as, do I want to try to go to mount? Cossio keeps on giving him the back. Very nice work by Jesse Roberts.
And we talked about, John, what happened in his Bellator debut, revisited that fight against A.J. Agazarm, who has incredible jiu-jitsu credentials, and what Roberts was able to do in that fight.
Yeah, great wrestling and jiu-jitsu practitioner, A.J. Agazarm, but Roberts was able to actually be the better ground guy in that fight. When you look overall, he won a split decision. It was a close fight, but man, he proved himself, especially in his pro debut.
And then he's gone on and won 5 more fights, 6-0, with 1 knockout and 2 submissions. Cossio back to his feet here in his Bellator debut with 1.5 minutes left in the second round.
Cossio showing you exactly what those 30-plus fights have done for him.
Unfortunately, he's wearing Roberts like a coat right now with the attack of Jesse Roberts, who brings Cossio back.
Cossio needs to be careful with that arm as far as it can get trapped. Yep. He was trying to let go.
And Cossio looking to
this is where
get that RNC. Look at Cossio's head movement.
A young fighter like Robertson say, okay, let me slow this down and let me start to ground and pound. Let me start to make him pay for giving me a back. I'm not going to look so much for the submission. I'm going to look more to make you pay.
Cossio continues to deliver right hands to the face of Roberts. Roberts back into top position. 40 seconds left in the middle frame. Some elbows from the bottom, courtesy of Cossio.
Cossio at least able to get him back to his full guard. Here he goes, trying to at least bring up towards a triangle. Looking for the arm bar.
Cossio does have 12. He's got some submission finishes. Of course, he's got both these guys very well-rounded in many ways, but Cossio's experience, albeit at a lower level, now that he's come to Bellator facing a different level of fighter than Jesse Roberts.
Yeah, absolutely.
After 2 rounds, John, your unofficial scorecard, I hazard to guess it belongs to that man, Jesse Roberts.
It belongs, but I gave him the first round 10-8. He almost had him out of the fight. Multiple good submission attempts. It's one of those you take a look at. He dominated the positioning of the fight where it was at. And
Cossio doing what he has to do, coming out, throwing leather.
Cossio has to stop the takedown. Coach Gray told Jesse Roberts, I'd like to see a finish. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm sure Jesse Roberts would like to also. But sometimes not easy.
Jumping knee, and that was Cossio clocking Roberts, and Cossio striking, beginning to pay some dividends here in the final round.
That's a nice body shot. Big right hand
for Cossio. Roberts now retreating on the back foot.
This is what I believe Cossio has to do. Turn this into the brawl. You're the better brawler. You're the guy that you'll throw from any angle. All these things. You're tough.
Switches stances and lands a straight left.
Right down on the mouthpiece and get after it. But what he can't do is allow Roberts to get the takedown.
Knee and the left to the body, and Cossio now coming forward, ratcheting up the offense, knowing that he is behind the proverbial 8 ball here at his Bellator MMA debut. Needing to secure the finish, according to Big John McCarthy's unofficial scorecard.
Well, he's going after the body, though. At that Mexican style, let me attack the body and eat it up. Hit some big shots.
And there's a check left hook by Roberts, but then eats a left hand from Cossio, and a 3-punch combination. 3-piece and the soda from Cossio.
Roberts is tired. Roberts is sucking some air right now. This is exactly what he needs. Get into the clinch, slow it down.
Not popular with the fans, but definitely for Roberts after Cossio's offense definitely beginning to pay dividends. Now Roberts has his back, but Cossio staying in a vertical base for the moment.
Trying to work those hands free. Fighting the hands.
Yeah, Roberts trying to drag him to the canvas, does so, puts in the hook. And looking for the rear naked choke. Roberts has 2 submission wins, all of them courtesy of the RNC. Last one came November of last year.
Cossio needs to keep on fighting that position. There you go.
Good escape, reversal by Cossio. On his feet, has to be careful of the up kick. Oh, misses with that right hand. Could have hurt his hand as it crashed into the canvas. Now looking for the guillotine choke.
And he's got multiple.
Wouldn't that be poetic?
Choke submissions.
Roberts yet to taste defeat. Knee shield by Cossio employed, and wide base by Roberts, but Cossio, man, he has escaped many submission attempts by Roberts. Will he be able to escape the Bellator MMA cage in his first fight in this arena with his winning streak intact? Good, flexible guard.
Nice work at trying, but you got to set it up a little bit better, control that arm. Cossio right now in that position where he's just trying anything, just trying to make something happen. And Roberts is more in the position of, I'm just trying to slow this down. Let me just take and get my win. I know I'm up.
Work, you gotta work.
Oh, back to escape, slippery. Roberts finds himself on the bottom now. Elbow strikes from Cossio.
He's got a minute and 15 left. He could do it.
The crowd here behind Cossio. There's a reversal by. Oh no, Roberts is in trouble here. Triangle choke attempt by Cossio.
It's not there yet. Now it's locked in.
A minute left in the fight. Top side. Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 4 minutes, 5 seconds into round number 3. The tap by way of a triangle choke for the winner by submission, Sergio Cossio.